Good Erev Shabbos. I hope you and your family are well. We're now on the last day of Hanukkah, and I want to share with you a very special message about the definition of good and the definition of bad. At the beginning of this week's sedra of MIKETZ, we had the famous dreams of Pharaoh, who dreams about fat cows and thin cows, and fat ears of grain and thin ears of grain. I want to show you something amazing about the second dream. Here we go. Here's an image of the dream. And when Pharaoh has a dream, this is the dream of the fat ears of grain. They come from one stalk, but the thin ears of grain come from, they're not together. And the Baal of Turim, one of the commentators, points out this expression, Bekane Echad, coming from one stalk, only appears in one other place in the whole of the scriptures, and that is when it's describing in Parshas Truma the menorah. It comes from Kane Echad, one stem, and out of that comes the 7 branches. And look at the image here of the ears of grain. It's one stem, and out of that comes the 7 branches. This is the image that Pharaoh has of the good years, and this is the powerful message which the Baal HaTurim points out. The difference between good is it comes from one source. When it's bad, they're separate and they're not together. And we had this in a verse from King David. It says, "Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad." How good it is when people are able to sit and be together. The definition of good is unity. The definition of bad is when we are not together. And since October the 7th, we've seen an incredible increase with the Jewish people. Am Yisrael Chai, we are much stronger when we are unified. And ladies and gentlemen, this is very important. When we see ourselves, there are Jews who are on the left, there are Jews who are on the right. But the most important thing is that we should love and respect each other and come together. We're about to leave the light of Hanukkah to go into the light of Shabbos. May we strengthen ourselves in our unity with ourselves, with our family and the Jewish people. Wishing you and your family a Shabbat Shalom.